Do you, RobLynn Live? I'm going to say it again and again and again and again because we want you to know we appreciate you all, RobLynn Livers. So keep that in mind. And remember, you can get anything that you want at Ashma Forest Restaurant.
Cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha yourself. Cha-cha-cha. All right. Today is day 630. That's a fair amount of RobLynn Lives, consecutive ones at that.
Not too shabby.
That's what I hear, woman. Not too shabby. All right, now go to RobLynnLive.com. You want to hop on and join Lynn Nakamoto in her organization of founding member affiliates and global affiliates and affiliates? Well, all you got to do is go to RobLynnLive.com. And if for some reason you don't like RobLynnLive.com, go to RobLynnLive.ai. RobLynn Live. Now, once you hop on the organizational train, and it's very easy, all you do is submit yourself to getting a OMail and a password. OMail and a password. And that puts you into the RobLynn Live network. Oh, yeah. So, just remember, it's RobLynnLive.com. Just remember that, please. All right. Now, tonight, we've got a rather special topic, as you can see by the background, a great innovation, biotechnology. Ooh, sounds pretty deep to me.
Sounds interesting.
Biotechnology. Let's talk about a little about it tonight. I think we will. All right. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to one and all. Welcome to the RobLynn Network presentation of RobLynn Live and Ollie the Wonder Dog. With tonight's topic, a great innovation, biotechnology. Biotechnology. What in the world is he getting at with that? Well, glad you asked. Followed by community time, a bit of signing, hopefully, if we have any of our deaf community here. They do have a prior commitment, so we'll have to wait and see. And a song by JJB Tin Man, a.k.a. John Barilla. John Barilla. All right, the Italian Stallion from Manhattan. Oh, no, actually from the Village. All right, please pray for Ash. Also, his lovely wife, Ashmahan, their boys, Omar, and Yusuf, the chunkster, and anyone else who is helping to build this monster into a even bigger monster, the RobLynnLive.com monster. Now, we're not a monster, but we're getting to be bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, almost too big for our britches, but not quite. So, that all being said, we've got a few announcements for you, but first, send out your love, light, and prayers to anyone else who you may have heard of, seen of, been around of, who may not be feeling their oats right now, and we can shed a little light, love, light, and prayers on their parade. Yeah. All right. Now, we've got a few announcements that we probably should make. No, not probably. We better make them. Here we go. Extensions, that's what we do like, 10 days. Well, we've got a 10-day extension for OConnect ending on the 20th of May, or even earlier if possible on the, the 21st day of May. So it's either the 20th or the 21st of May when this one shall be kaput and over. So
Coming up.
Coming up. check out, migrate, will you? If you haven't already migrated, get on the migration bus and just do it. JDI, folks, check out your ONPASSIVE YouTube channel. Woohoo, doggies. Check out Mohammed William Nazal on X. He's blowing that place up big time. Attend webinars when you can. Attend webinars when you can. Attend webinars when you can today. And don't forget about tomorrow. All right. If you know of anyone who needs help, if you know of anyone who needs help, you know the drill, you know the drill. Just reach out a helping hand to them. All right.
Sounds good.
Log into the OES and check your profile, check your ticker. Not your hard ticker, the other ticker. And of course, the back office for any pop-ups or changes that may just drift right in there. All right, subscribe to OConnect when you can. Subscribe to OConnect when you can. Just subscribe to OConnect and you will be so happy and snappy with OConnect for you. Okay, now let's see. I've got this and I've got that. Tuesday, the 14th day of May. It's roughly 6:27 p.m. when I got this. So let's talk about unlocking nature's potential with biotechnology. Ooh, sounds pretty tricky, doesn't it? Biotechnology. Well, it's not.
Fancy.
It's fancy, but it's not. Imagine being able to instruct living things like plants, microbes, or even cells in our body to help solve major challenges. Ooh, we face, from food shortages and disease to environmental issues as well. Now, this may sound like science fiction, okay? Just like the Jetsons, just like Star Wars, just like all of that, but it's the core content behind the revolutionary field of biotechnology. Yeah. So biotechnology harnesses, in other words, gets a rope on it, the incredible capabilities of biology and life itself to develop solutions that improve our lives and the health of any client we might have. So it helps our clients, it helps our friends, and it helps us. Over the next few minutes, maybe even 15 or so, we'll explore what biotechnology does, what it is, what it's for, the ways it's already impacting our world, and the vast potential and technology holds for the future. All right. All right, all right, all right. So what is, I might ask, if I might ask, biotechnology? Ooh, glad you asked, Lynn. All right, at its simplest, and we'll keep it simple for those of you brainiards out there. It's the simplest, and it means using living organisms, organisms of their components like genes and cells, to make useful products out of such problems. Nowhere but ONPASSIVE has that. Nowhere but ONPASSIVE has that. Nowhere in the world does ONPASSIVE have it all. All right. Now it combines principles from biology, molecular biology, and engineering, design, and modified living systems for specific purposes. So we've got a way about us and we know how to just do it. That's JDI for those of you who don't know the term. But modern biotechnology uses advanced tools to precisely engineer living things in much more sophisticated ways that weren't possible before. Ooh, doggies, what do we mean by that? Well, I'm glad you asked.
When you get the examples, it'll be crystal clear.
I'll be coming to the examples very soon. I'll be coming to the examples very soon. Just keep your shirt on, Lynn Nakamoto. Keep your shirt on, Lynn Nakamoto.
Of course I keep my shirt on.
Oh, of course you do. There are times. No, she always keeps her shirt on. I'm a riot tonight.
Oh, boy.
For example, that's going to cost me big time, not just points or dollars. It's going to cost. For example, let's talk about examples. Engineered bacteria. It's used to produce insulin. Did you know that? Insulin comes from engineered bacteria. Ooh. And other biological drugs to treat conditions like diabetes.
That's a life-saving and
Oh.
life-extending thing.
Life extending to say for
Many people
sure.
depend on it.
I'd like to say there's now 25 in the live chat. And let's take a peek over here at OConnect and see who all's here, or see how many. And right there's 32. That makes 57.
Okay.
Traveling light tonight.
Well, more people will be coming.
Okay. How about gene therapy? And that's not Gene Autry, King of the Wild Frontier. It's gene therapy. Uses biotech to edit a patient's genes and fix mutations that may have been extended, like blindness or color disorders. When you can't see, the color red, all you see is green or yellow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's biotechnology at its finest. All right, here we go. In agriculture, crops have been bioengineered to resist pests, grow with less water, or provide more nutrients to addresses food insecurity. All right. Now, biotech engineering is also helping maintain renewable biofuels. Biodegradable plastics are even a good help to clean up the environment. Pollen takes its task. Right, Pollen? Mr. Pollen. Paging Mr. Pollen.
Yeah, that's a tough thing to deal with.
It is. It is. All right. Emerging biotechnology frontiers, if I might add. Let's take a little bitty peek. There's synthetic biology, which is an exciting new frontier using biotechnology to design and construct completely novel biological systems not found elsewhere. What do you think about that, Lynn?
Wow. Mind-boggling.
It is. This is all new and groovy stuff for all of us.
Cutting edge, huh?
Cutting edge. Cutting edge. So this could lead to engineered microbes, that serve as tiny factories to produce valuable chemicals, therapeutic drugs, and even bio-based materials. Another area is using biotechnology for precision in medicine, biomedicine, for having these
For diseases?
Diseases, that's what I meant to say. Diseases, conditions, whatever you want to call it. We have engineered patients' own cells to attack their cancer cells.
Oh.
How cool is that? Send out the Army, send out the Marines, send out the ONPASSIVE antibodies. All right.
Crazy.
And biotech is key to the future bioeconomy. Using renewable biological resources to create sustainable materials, chemicals, and energy. What do you think of that?
Love it. Love it.
All right. There are potential risks and regulations. Let's take a peek. Like any powerful technology, biotechnology must be carefully regulated and tested to understand potential risks. Key concerns are unintended effects of genetically modified organisms of health and the environment if released prematurely. Gotta watch for that.
Yeah.
All right. There are other ethical debates. Are you ready for a few of those other ethical debates, Ms. Nakamoto? I knew you would be. Proper, I should say, biosafety standards standards offer public dialogue, a responsible governance, as are critically as biotechnology rapidly advances. Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right. Now, there, I'm not crunching. Here, look, it's whole. It's whole. I did not crunch. Specific examples of biotechnology in action today. Are you ready? Healthcare, biotechnology, genetically engineered bacteria for the whole soul are used to produce insulin. Oh, yeah, insulin. Human growth hormones and other therapeutic proteins for treating any number of diseases. Now, there's monoclonal antibodies like Avastin and Herceptin are engineered from animal cells to treat cancer by targeting specific, I say it again, specific proteins. Yes. Anything else before we move on?
On the topic or anything?
Anything you like.
Oh, I'm saying hi to people in Facebook first. Right now, we're sharing to a bunch of groups. The live stream is on various groups. I'm saying hello to them and letting them know that they're warmly welcome, and you can feel free to share the live stream. So to see the Facebook live stream, you go to my Facebook page, which is Lynn Nakamoto, and in the live stream, there's a button that says share. You click on share button, you can share it to your timeline, you can share it to Facebook groups or Facebook business page, uh, or you can share it to Messenger, etc., etc., etc.
All right.
So we encourage you to share the live stream.
Yes, indeedy do. Gene therapies like Luxturna and Zogan's Ma are used engineering viruses to deliver healthy genes and treat inherited genetic disorders. Ooh, we were way ahead of ourselves or what there?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Amazing.
What happened? What happened?
Again,
Did it again. All right. So let me scroll back and see where we are. And here we are. Gene therapy we talked about. It edits a patient's genes and fixes mutations. Pretty exciting stuff. And gets to the root cause like blindness or blood and disorder. Then there's agriculture. So if you'll bear with me a minute, Lynn will continue for a moment.
right. I want to say hi to the folks in Facebook at the moment. I see Roy Davies. Hi, Roy. I see Kartik Santra. Hello. And hi to Irena Sextala. Hi, Kim Mills and Karina Lance. They're there as well. Roy, yep. He's saying hi to everybody. Hi back to you, Roy. Thank you for being in our live stream. He's also our moderator in the YouTube chat with others as well. We appreciate him. Thank you very much, Roy Davies.
Biotechnology is also helping develop renewable biofuels. Ooh, reusable fuels? Yes. Biodegradable plastics and even other items help clean up the environment through pollution using microbes. Ooh, we're on the microbe kick tonight. Emerging biotechnology frontiers. Let's talk a little about those, shall we? Synthetic biology is an exciting new frontier using biotech to design and construct completely novel biological systems not found in nature. Ooh, very nice. Well, this could lead to engineered microbes that serve as tiny biofactories to produce valuable chemicals therapeutic drugs, and even bio-based materials. Oh my goodness. Another area is using biotechnology for precision. I say it again, precision biomedicine, engineering a patient's own cells to attack their cancer or other disease. It's easy. And biotechnology is key to the future of bioeconomy. Excuse me, using renewable biological resources to create sustainable materials, chemicals, and energy. Yeah, there are some potential risks. Yes, they are. Let's talk a little about the potential risks, shall we? We shall. Like any powerful technology, biotech must be carefully regulated and tested to understand potential risks. You got to understand this stuff. So I hope everyone is getting a little bit better feel for biotechnology tonight. That is the name of the game.
Your face isn't showing on you're falling way down below. Just move your
Right.
just tilt this forward so that people can see you. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
A little too high now. So a little bit more back.
There you go.
There we go.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's fine.
How nice. Like any powerful technology, biotech must be carefully regulated and tested to understand any potential risks. It is high risk at times. All right. Key concerns are unattended effects of genetically modified organisms on health and the environment if released early. You got that? You got it all. And it's almost time to say hello to a few folks in the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel, but we'll put that off for a moment. There are also ethical debates. Yeah, ethics. Whether it be biotech, applications that involve modifying human genes, or anything technical. All right. Proper biosafety standards. Have you heard of these? Well, I'm glad you have or have not. It is the public dialogue and responsible governance are critical as biotechnology rapidly advances. Ooh, doggies. Yeah. All right. Now, there are specific examples that we might mention of biotechnology. If you're ready for these, shout your hand. If you're ready for these, shout your hand. If you're ready, ready, ready. If you're not really ready, either way, if you're ready, clap your hands. Okay. Genetically engineered bacteria like the E. coli are used to produce insulin, human growth hormones, which fluffs up Big Daddy here with human growth hormones. You got to be careful with those, though, please. And other therapeutic proteins for treating diseases. And genetically speaking, which we shall now, engineered bacteria like the E. coli virus are A, common, B, used in insulin, C, full of human growth hormones, and E, other therapeutic designs for treating any and every kind of illness. So, that all being said, let's see what else we got for you here. We got a couple of statements here. Monoclonal antibodies like Avastin are, and like, I should say, Avastin and Herceptin. And it's also engineered, bioengineered, I might add, from animal cells to treat cancer by targeting specific proteins. Ooh, yeah.
Wow.
Pretty exciting stuff.
Very high tech.
It is high tech.
Yeah.
But that's why we're non-passive. We're techs, but we're really becoming higher techs. All right, here we go. Gene therapy like Luxturna and Zolgensma use engineered viruses to deliver healthy genes and treat inherited genetic disorders. That's what the fair in Largo is all about. So, that all being said, let's take a look at the agricultural biotechnology scene, shall we? Well, Big Cotton is a biotech corporation engineered with genes from bacillus, or just plain nastiness, thuringinesis to produce insecticidal proteins, reducing the need for pesticides. So no more pesticides, kids. Let's get them out one by one. Let's get them out together one by one. Nun, nun, nun. All right. The golden rice is a bioengineered variety with added genes and produces vitamin A to help prevent other deficiencies. Biotech solutions by Privia used RNA interference to the product, potatoes from viruses, and increases crop yields. That's how we do things. That's how we do them differently. That's how we do them at On Passive for you, On Passive for me. Yeah. All right. Biotech solutions like Privia use RNA references to protect potatoes from viruses and increase crop yields. Industrial and environmental biotech. Oh, yeah, there is a difference. Bioengineered enzymes like those from Navaz or Navazims are used for biotechnical production from renewable feedstocks. Biotech cleaning products use bacteria or enzymes to break down passes, break down stains, break down urease. Just break it all down. Just leave one TV on for old Papa here, and I'll be good to go. All right. Bioremediation uses microbes genetically engineered to clean up our spills and digest our pollutants. Ooh, yeah. And pesticides just seem to be the way to go, the way of the 90s, the way of the 2000s, the 2001s, etc., etc., etc. All right. Biomediation uses microbes genetically engineered to clean up all spoils and all pesticides and all plastics as well as pollutants. So, research uses of biotechnology coming right up. Glad you asked. Gene editing tools like CRISPR are a biotech enabling precise gene modification in plants, animals, and cells. Very nice. Biotechnology is used to create animal models of human diseases like Alzheimer's by engineering mice with smaller genes. Ooh. So, that all being said, DNA sequencing and genomics heavily utilize biotech to rapidly decode genetic information. Very nice. Very, very nice, madam. These are just a few examples, and there's many more, of biotechnology and how it has become deeply, I say it again, Oliver, deeply integrated into healthcare, agriculture, industrial processing, and scientific research. So thank you, everybody, for listening in. Thank you, everybody, for watching in. And now I believe we're going to have, what are we going to have next?
I want to say hi to the folks in YouTube. I want to thank our moderators. So hard at work. We have a bunch of them here tonight. We have Karina Lance, Michael Chatham, Kushal Pegu, John Barilla, and Roy Davies, all there working hard in the chat. Thank you all.
Thank you, everybody.
It's really special because they welcome everybody, you know. So people who come to the YouTube live feel special, I think. By everyone is greeting you, yeah. So it's special. So I appreciate
I agree.
that. And of course, we monitor for inappropriate comments and all of that. So
don't you do it.
So because we have moderators hard at work, Rob and I can focus on the show itself. And so it's such a, we're grateful for our moderators. Yeah, they do a lot for us. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right.
So let us say hello. We got Chandan Majumdar, who's always with us every night. I guess it's every morning for him, but every night for us. And we have Amal Fatayur. Hopefully everything's going well with Amal. Suresh Rout, how are you? The future of internet on passive, says Suresh Rout. R-A-U-T. Yep. And Nagaraj is there saying hello to folks. It's nice. Irena Sala is there as well.
First girl in the house.
Yep. And we got Faraya Sabibai from India.
All right, India in the house.
Saying namaskar to everyone, which is lovely. We have Sue. In my magnifying glass, it's so tiny. We have Sunil Danorkar. Welcome, Sunil, as well as Sanjaya Kumar Panda. Hi. David Lavelle, who's with us every night. He's here. Hi, David. Frank Rowe, he's a regular as well. Hi, Frank Rowe. Hello to, let me scroll up a bit. Rao Sahed, Pandab, a regular with us as well. Thank you, Rao Sahed. Let's see, we have Mantu Kumar. Hi, Mantu, how are you? And hello to, let me see, sorry. I gotta scroll up a bit. I said David Lavelle.
Right, now you're in the live chat on OConnect, right?
Yeah, I don't want to miss anybody. There's Vikas Borde. Vikas Borde, welcome. Welcome to our show.
All right.
And we have I'm almost at the top. And then it's Europe, okay? Durba Thapa. Welcome, Durba Thapa. See our moderators. Chancho Ali with us every night as well. Welcome to Chancho. And I see Rita Rajans in the house as well. Rita Najans. Let me check the bottom if anybody's popped in since I started greeting. I think that's it. Carmela Schwartz. I see Carmela. Hi, Carmela.
All righty. Welcome, Carmela.
Yep, I got them all.
Israeli Rose is in the house.
Thank you all for being in our YouTube live chat.
Well, we appreciate it. And that was the OConnect you said, right? Or was that YouTube?
YouTube.
YouTube? Then it's up to me to do the OConnect, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see what we got here. Let's say hello to a few folks. And some of these folks are here every night, and we appreciate that. Fern LaHaye is here. Isabel Bailey's here. Onye Lone is in the house, and Dalisa Christie, the global traveler, and Grandma Christie is here. MC, which would be Michael Chatta, is in the house, of course, as is Irena Sala in the house. Hello, Irena. Catherine Fryson is here. Du is here. Mr. Hargavi, thank you. Welcome to you. And Les Hudson is here. Jillian Hanna is here, of course. Edith Oh, oh boy. Okocha. 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 Okay, got it. Henry Horn in the house, of course. Greg Hill as usual. And Jira Malafa is here, as is Venakatola is here as well. Don Swihart is in the house. And so is Frank Rowe. Gustavo Calle is here, as is Maslin Bahari. Welcome, Mr. Bahari. Glad you're here. Jagadish is here. Melanie Marcano in the house, of course. Mel and Ola Sumbo Kuye in the house also, as is Kushal Kumar, I should say. There's Mel again, and Sahadev Singh is here. Mr. Singh is here. Armin Hogue in the house. Greg Lakin, of course. And Aylin Jiwa is in the house. Ooh, I think I butchered that one. And Anuj Kumar is in the house. Sukumar Biswas is here, as is Jake Bodie from Colorado. Colorado High. What? Oh, that's West Virginia. All right. And then there's John Barilla, Carmela Schwartz, and
I'm going to say who's in our Facebook Live in the actual one under my name. If you go to my profile page, you'll see the live stream there. But I want to say hi to the folks there.
All right.
Chat going on. And I see Chandan, Kumar, Amanta, Kim Mills. I see Karina Lance. And I see Kosanapu Sanjeev as well. Hello.
Carmela Schwartz, and Patience is here. Hello,
right.
Patience.
Very
and
nice.
Sadananda Das in the house.
I see Goli Ravi. Welcome into our Facebook live stream. Sati Kim CM saying good morning. Good morning to you. Lisa McBride, and her Facebook name is Lisa J, but we know that's Lisa McBride. She's very helpful with our Facebook posts. Thank you so much, Lisa. And hello to Bimal Patel. Welcome, Bimal Patel. And Prakash Mishra. So we're getting a nice crowd on Facebook. Thank you all.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. And Tarun is here, of course, as is Emmanuel. Onyegule. Hello, Emmanuel. And Tarun, I mentioned Michael Chad, of course, who does our emojis, does a wonderful job with that.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Now, we've had our little talk. We've had our little walk and said hello to folks. What say you next?
I think it's time to start the panel.
Well, you know how that's done. Just look for the little man on your attendee page with the speaker hanging out of his ear, like I've got this one hanging out of my ear, and give a little click and give a little go, and let's see what you've got.
Right. And
yeah.
Change the ticker. Michael Chada has created a lovely ticker which we use every night for bringing people into the panel. It's really nice to have it. And just enjoy his ticker. You can see his ticker right now for the webinar. It matches what it is, a great innovation, biotechnology. And he carefully selects all those emojis to go with the topic. So thank you very much for the care and the love you give to creating our emoji tickers. We appreciate it.
Yes, indeed.
So now we're going to go ahead and show you the panelists' instructions to come to the panel. And here you go. This is created by Michael Chada as well. So to be a panelist, very, very simple. All you have to do is click the speaker request icon. And I'm going to enable it. And all you guys got to do is say you want to come down, and we will bring you down. All right? Are you guys ready? Anything else?
Are you ready?
All right, here we go. All right, I've enabled it now so everybody can come on in. You'll see the icon and just click it. All right, let's all come in.
All right, come on, come on.
Okay, first we're going to bring in Diana.
From Brooklyn, our favorite monk.
Diana, come on in. I know you're going to unmute and say hi. Hey, something's blocking your vision on the left side. something black. Is that your there's something black on the left side. Something black on the top. There you go. You're good now.
All right.
Ma'am, today I logging in my new iPad, mini iPad. So my laptop is going update on. So that's why I cannot log into my laptop.
I understand.
Yeah,
You
sorry.
look good. You look good on the iPad. You look
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah. Very
that
clear.
mini iPad, I was bought it 1 week before.
Oh, good thing you have it.
Yeah, my old iPad is very slow. 2016 I was bought it.
Pretty old, yeah.
Yeah, that is very slow. So I needed a lot of marketing about the device. I need one new one, 16. I am waiting for income.
Oh, we all are.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're going to bring in the rest of the people
Yeah.
now.
Thank you.
France, thank you. France Marcelin, he's coming in.
Come on down, France. We're glad you're here, brother.
Fern LaHaye's coming in.
Fern LaHaye in the house. All right.
And hello to Gregory Hill.
Greg Hill is in the house.
Mr.
Hello,
My
Greg.
Ferrari, Mr. Taxi Giftman. Here comes Greg Lakin. Hi, Fern.
All right, Greg. Welcome. Fern.
Excuse me, Rob sir.
There's-
What I talking about English? Do you can understand me?
Yes?
Yes, you are audible and understandable at the same time.
My English is okay. Actually, I don't know well English about American English. I'm sorry. Can you understand me?
Yes.
You're loud and clear.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Not interrupt.
You're fine. Thank you for asking. Hi, France. How are you?
France is in the house.
And hello, Greg.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome, sir.
Okay, and here comes Melanie.
Mel is in the house and on the panel. All right.
Right. David Switzer.
All right, David, welcome. You're number 10 on the panelist list.
Patience Osei Ware.
All right, Patience, come on in.
All right, and there's our Mel.
There's Mel. He's here.
And we have Jig Bodie coming in. There's our David Switzer.
Non-speaking David Switzer. Good presentation today, Gregory. I mean, darn it.
You were there.
Very good, very clear tonight.
It was a very, very good presentation. I agree totally with that one. All right.
Anyone else coming aboard?
Yes, Carmela Schwartz.
All right, Carmela, come on down. There's Jig Bodie. I know that face anywhere.
Hi, Jig Bodie.
Welcome to everybody.
Hi, Greg Lakin. Hi, Carmela. All right. Okay, who else is coming in? Next, we have Elizabeth Bade from PNG. She got in. Yay. I'm glad.
Good job, Elizabeth.
Hopefully she can stay in. Hope the network is good for her today. And we have Don Swihart coming in. Hello, Don.
All right, DL, come on down, brother.
I think this is Bruce Gerstein, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, Bruce, welcome. Welcome, Bruce.
Yes. And we have Onyeloni coming in.
Onyeloni in the house. Welcome, Onya.
Very nice, very nice. Good group tonight. Wow.
Yes, very nice.
We also have Henry Horn with us tonight. Hi, Henry.
Henry in the house. All right, Henry.
Very nice, very nice. And we have Saidul State coming in.
Saidul in the house. All right.
Hi, Don and DL.
All right, there they are.
All right. And now we have, who else coming in? John, JJB Timman. He's coming in. Hello, John. And we want to say hello to Bruce again. He's having trouble coming in, but he's not giving up. Hi, John Barilla.
There's John. Johnny.
And hello, Henry Horn. Nice to see you so often lately. We're blessed.
Very nice. Johnny, you going to be singing tonight, Mr. Barillo?
Yes, an Elvis Presley, but a love song by Elvis.
Ooh.
Shake, rattle, and roll?
No shaking in this one. No, not quite. But it's a lovely song. Very nice song.
All right.
I'll tell you later what it is.
Okay.
All right.
Very good.
Hello to Elizabeth Bade. I see ya.
She's a regular on the panel.
In PNG, so far from us, but yet so close on OConnect.
All right, Henry, I won't surprise you with the you're first, okay? I won't surprise you.
Okay. That is our panel.
All right, that's our panel for now. There's Bruce Gertine. Bruce is here. Okay, good.
I'm sure he'll try to turn us his camera. Hi.
All right, you know what the topic is, everybody?
Hi, Saidu.
Okay.
Welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Oh, Bruce is on camera now. Hi, Bruce. Yay. Good job. All right. I think that's it. Now, I'm sure more will come on in later. Now, this is it. A lovely panel.
17 and 6. Oh, it's not too shabby.
That's a good
Good
start.
crowd.
That's
Good
a
crowd.
very good start.
All
Thank
right.
you all for being on the panel. We appreciate you.
All right, it looks like hand-wise, first up is Carmela Schwartz. Come on, Carmela, bring it, woman, bring it. Go ahead, Carmela.
Oh, if you can't
Hello,
unmute. Oh, there you go.
everyone. You were speaking about biotechnology.
Yes.
Biotechnology is a long time ago top in Israel. My son learned it in school.
Oh.
He graduated as a biotechnology in high school.
Oh, really?
But in the end of learning that, he said to me, "Mom, I don't like it. I'm not going to work in it."
Oh.
So he's doing something else.
Mm.
But he's still a good student and success in what he's doing now. Biotechnology is very important to human being. It's going to help in many things in organism intended to improve human health and society. Biotechnology often refers to us by which has existed science in beginning. And I really wanted my son to be in it, but he didn't. So it's his own life, and he decided what he wanted to do.
That's good. You respect that he decided he doesn't want to go into that field. Oops, there's a lot of feedback. Is anybody unmuted? I'm looking for who is unmuted. Yeah, that was my husband.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I was going to say that. I only see Rob and Lynn's mic on. I got a feeling it's Rob. Sorry.
Usually he turns his mic off, but for some reason it got turned on. I'm sorry about that. Because I turned it off just now. Yeah. Yeah, but your mic stays off. Only my mic stays on, honey. Anyway, that's okay. That's how it goes, you know. What was I saying? Where were we? Sorry. My husband's away for a bit, so I'm trying.
I talk to myself.
Oh, yeah. No. We heard you about your son. So what? I'm just curious. So
Okay.
what did you end up going into?
Okay.
Did you hear my question, Camilla?
What is your question?
So your son said he didn't want to go into biotechnology. So what
No,
did he go
he's
into?
architect now.
Oh,
He
architect.
learned something else.
Yeah. Oh, well,
He
I'm glad.
changed the way.
I'm glad he had the option to go with this part. That's important. So he gets
Okay.
happy. That's good. All right. All right. Anybody else want to talk on the topic of biotechnology? Is everybody in favor of biotechnology? Every once in a while, there'll be people who don't care for it. So, any of you have concerns about it, or you feel pretty comfortable with it? I'm curious about that.
I'll say something.
Sure, go ahead, Elizabeth.
You know, Lynn, I don't want, maybe my video is refusing to come on. And just as well, because I'm kind of buffering in and out. So I'll
Okay,
try and talk. If I stay on, I stay on. But
sure.
that's what I'm having right now. But anyway, I came across this word biotechnology when my husband and I went to get our visa done for Australia. And we were asked by the people who were organizing that we need to go to the biotechnology thing, that we need to get our photographs done and all of those kind of things. And that was my first time to experience the word anyway, to see the word in front of me. And I was wondering, I said to the guy, what is this going to be? I mean, how is it going to be done? That's my ignorance. I just want to share that. And the guy said, you'll have to go into this special room and they're going to get your photograph and all these other necessary things that you need to fill in a form, that kind of thing. And then you'll be sitting in front of a camera and they will get your photo. And that photograph is going to be worldwide seen by whoever. And I'm going, what? Anyway, so I know the word bio, but I didn't know how bio can be connected into technology. And that was one thing I discovered, that, oh, so it's all to do with me getting my face, my ID out into the world. That was first time I learned. And I told my husband, I said, what an experience, you know. And when we came back, I said to my sons, I said, hey, listen, this is what we went through. Did you all do that? And then he goes, yes, we did. And I said, well, you should have told me before I went there.
Yes,
But Lynn, that was a good experience for me. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. I love you all.
love you
It's
too.
good to be here with you. John, I'll be looking out for your song, listening out for your beautiful song from Elvis Presley. That was one of my favorites
That's so
in the
nice.
young days.
Nice, very nice. Oh, great. I'm glad you like it. I'll
Yes.
be there. Yeah, soon we'll have it.
Yes. Thank you
Yeah,
so much. I won't have my camera on because I'm in video on. I'm so scared that it might knock me out.
yes, I know
Okay,
you.
love you all. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my ignorance.
So we love having you here, and it's always a blessing when you
Bye.
come. So thank you.
Yes, now I know what it is. Even the bio page on the passport, I now understand what it is.
Very good.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Who was next? Was it Fern or Greg? Who was first? Raise your hand. Whoever was first. Was
I
it
think
Fern?
Greg was. I think Greg.
Ladies
Okay.
Greg.
Go ahead,
first.
Greg.
Ladies first, Fern.
Oh, ladies
Oh,
first.
okay. What a gentleman. Thank
Yeah.
you. I used to follow quite a bit, but since things stepped up here with ONPASSIVE and everything, I've gotten away from it. But it's John Baxter and the med beds. That's biotechnology. And I think when the apples come in, I would be very interested in some of his products. I haven't followed him in a while because I've been busy doing this stuff. But yeah, he's got some amazing stuff. John Baxter, MedBeds.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you, Fern. Thanks. All right, next we have Gregory Hill.
Okay. I don't know much about biotechnology, but it was kind of fun. I did a little bit of research, and I don't know if Rob had said this or not, but I was curious about when was the term biotechnology coined, and it was coined in 1919 by a Hungarian engineer, Karl Ersky, I guess, or Ereky, Erky. It kind of irks me, but Erky. He used it to he used it to describe um, merging of biology and technology to create useful products for biological systems. However, the concept of using biological processes for practical purposes dates back to, they say, much further, with examples such as fermentation of beer, which I was thinking, okay, and bread thousands of years ago. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Oh, yeah. Very interesting, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's it?
That's it.
Okay. I don't want to rush you. All right. Next, we go to Mr. Bruce Gerstein, who's trying hard to stay connected to our webinar. I can see that. Go ahead, Bruce. You're unmuted.
I wanted to get my mic working.
Yeah.
You know, biotechnology has been around for a long time. It's nothing new. You really look at a lot of the things that have happened in the world. We had heart transplants. We had hearts that were built. We have clones. We have all kinds of things that have to do with biotechnology. But when I look at it, I look at what is technology for. It's really for, when it comes to biology, it's really for the advancement of ourselves, and including plants and everything else. But it's research and research and research that a lot of people do and are dedicating their lives to. Now that we have AI, it's going to be a lot easier for more advancements to be happening over and over and over again. Because what we are is biological beings. Every day we live, we have technology in our lives. We have to eat, we have to drink, we have to exercise, we have to be positive in our attitudes, and all those things affect us physically. And technology of how we transform ourselves and our minds has to do with that technology too. So I don't look at it as something new. I just see it as something that's always exciting to know that there are greater and greater possibilities for everyone in our lives. Anyway, that's enough for me for now.
Thanks. That's true. Technology that's on for a long time with the rise in AI and ML and other things like that. I mean, so much more can be done than in the past. So that's really exciting. We're reaching new frontiers constantly, and all to the benefit of the animal world and humankind. It's a very, very good thing. All right, next we go on to, I think Don was there before Greg. Go ahead, Don and Mel. Go ahead.
Good.
Hello, everyone. I get kind of excited when I see some things that are going to be used for the health industry. And I see developers are using the biotechnology to reduce saturated fats in cooking oils and reduce allergens in foods and increase disease-fighting nutrients in foods. That just kind of excites me a little bit, being a health coach, and we do need an improvement on our foods. And there was another thing I wanted to share if I can get it to come up. Oh.
It's okay. In the meantime, I want to jump in as far as my interest in biotechnology is in the medical robot field. there's a lot of interest in as far as robots helping with surgical procedures and everything. That's amazing stuff. And it's my intent because a couple of years ago, Dr. Deborah Drake was on, and she was talking about a lot of medical stuff in her field. And I really want to support that. But as far as biotechnology goes, the fascination and the increase in usage actually of robotics to assist in medical procedures. It's amazing stuff. Kind of following up on what Bruce Gersten was saying about heart surgery and everything. Back to you, Rob.
All right. Thank you. You know, robotics is just it has been around for a while, but what they're able to do now compared to a couple decades ago is vastly different. And to me, what it means is more saved lives and more people with a better quality of life, you know, through robotics. So it's a big deal, really is. Okay, we're bringing in Pedro Estrada now. Welcome, Pedro. And Don, we'll come back to you. Did you find your information yet, Don? Because we can come back to you when you find it.
No, I know they're providing a lot of things for the farmers with technology to help their higher yields and to improve crops and animal quality. So I thought that was quite interesting too, to get the farmers involved and with it. So it's quite interesting.
Right, higher yield as well as better quality of nutrition within the crops. You know, because now with the soils being so depleted, a lot of the foods that we eat are nutrient sparse, even though it's the same product, because the soils are depleted of its nutrients, right? So with this biotechnology, they should be able to make our foods more nutritious. So
right.
Our crops come to us more nutritious. And that's going to be very important, especially for those in countries like third world countries. That's really important that they be able to get the nutrients from the crops themselves, not through additional supplements, because not everybody can afford vitamins and mineral supplements. That's like a luxury for most of the world. So we want to make sure that they can get the actual essential nutrients through the food itself. And also another thing I think that is important is that we try to have less processed foods. You know, Don has made me very, very aware about the high percentage of processed foods that Americans, I guess most of the world too, I would imagine. When you go shopping, I mean, I would say the majority of everything on the shelf is processed. If you look at the label, like Don says, look at the label. There's a lot of ingredients. A lot of times it's because it includes processed things, oils that are not good for us. The cheap oils that they put in our food just to save money and increase their profit, and we are the ones that pay the price. You know, so there's so much going on in the grocery aisles that is not good for us. So I'm hoping biotechnology can make a difference for us and the whole world, so we can be healthier. Yeah. So thank you very much. All right, who's next? Oh, Greg Licken. Go ahead, Greg. Okay, you might have to refresh, Greg, because we can't hear you. Cannot hear you. So refresh. We will wait. Go ahead and refresh. Because usually when you refresh, your mic is good after that. Any luck? Try speaking. Say something. Hello? Oh, I don't know. Oh, did he get booted? Okay, I think he got booted. Oh, there he is. Let's wait a bit. I think you just refreshed.
Excuse me, Lynn ma'am. I don't looking seen in back office our link, so I can logging from Messenger, right?
For this show, for our webinar.
Yeah, yeah. In back office, yeah. I just opened my laptop after update. I am going to webinar section, but there no have our this webinar link.
Did I forget to post in the back office, you guys?
Oh, I sorry. Yeah, okay.
I thought I did.
Yeah, right now.
Getting old is no fun, you guys. I'm so forgetful. I thought I did today. Oh,
sorry, interrupt you. I just
so, but
logged
then
from Messenger.
remember now, Gianna, if you can't get it from the back office, thank goodness you don't have to depend on the back office. You can get it from my Facebook page. You're my Facebook friend, Gianna.
I can. I just transfer to my laptop from my iPad right now. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh yeah. So you can get it there. You guys can get it from the Messenger group for RobLynn Live. You can get it from the WhatsApp group. You can get it from all the Facebook groups that we posted in. I mean, there's numerous ways to get it, or just message me. I'm forgetful. Sorry, you guys.
Yeah, it's okay. Thank you. Sorry, interrupt you.
Sorry, I forgot again. Darn it. Okay, Greg Lickin, try unmuting now.
Okay.
There we go. Good. We hear you.
Can I be audible now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. A little while ago, when I was in either Montpelier or Barry, it was a company out of Nikon that was also involved in med beds and other things in the late 90s. I think it was a Japanese company. But but also I have in Marsville there is health food store and that is mostly organic, and you know it costs more, but it's worth it because you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
And,
right. I mean,
and
if we all could afford it, we would buy organic foods, right? It's just a cost that's hard to cope with. But if not for that, when we start getting apples, I'm hoping that most of us will start shopping and buying organic stuff, because at least you won't have all that pesticides and chemicals and processed foods. Hopefully, you can avoid to make us all healthier. Right, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? You know, McDonald's is just, I don't know what they put on their food, but it's kind of poisonous.
Not healthy. That's right. You're exactly right on that. Thank you, Greg. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. All right, let's go to Mel.
Thank you, Lynn. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
The biotechnology. I love when I go into the supermarkets. I know Don will like that. You can see the trays now of the micro, like little sprouts. You know, like broccoli, they have the sprouts of them, and if you put your nose to it, you can smell the freshness. So that's a good thing. You can just, you can throw over your salad. They have the arugula, and many more. So when I go to the supermarket, I take my time and I read the ingredients on there, and they're just sprouts that are grown through micro labs using biotechnology, and it's free of pollutants and all those. So I love buying them. They're a little bit expensive, but they're pretty good because whenever I use them, I can smell I can smell it from me, right? You know what I mean? Like, because sometimes certain foods you use, it comes out, and it's not a good thing. So when you use these things, you know that they're taking care of, the environment. Not everybody, but they're very conscious about the environment. And like I said, I just love going into there and seeing those types of food, even if it's expensive and I don't buy it all the time, but I buy it once in a while. And it does me well. I can tell the difference between the old foods and the good ones that are more expensive sometimes. And things like we probably know about the dry food. They're going to, well, they already have it in existence, but dry food using the technology where they freeze dry, we already know that it's there. But that will serve the world on a whole, where there's hunger. And what I'm thinking, there's so much land that is wasted. There's a lot of things that can be done, but yet it's not done. And then we didn't have to be that unhealthy. We did not have to. It's just because of socially people are not responsible, and we could do better at it using the technology, but we choose not to, and that's why we suffer. But it's all around us, and we can utilize it in a better way. That the freeze dry foods will be food that will be there in the future, and it will give us a better sustainability of our health, and it will cause us to, to be more conscious of the things or the environment around us, because we have a very beautiful world. So we should all try our best to make it beautiful by using that idea. Biotechnology is the one of the future, and I think we should all partake in it. Like I went to Winners. I think you guys can see that on the screen. Can anybody see the slice?
Make it higher up. Okay, wait, I'm gonna put it on you. Okay, hold on, everyone can see you. Okay, so just talk and the camera will go on you.
Right, so this is a slice of orange, and it's pure whole orange they took, and they slice them up and they dry them out with using the technology, the biotechnology, and then these fruits, even if you don't have to go to the supermarket, but then you have them in trays. I don't think you can see the tray, but you have them in trays, and you can put one or two slices. It's vitamin C, it's good for your health. And I came across it at the Winner store, and I think it's very interesting. And I saw it, I just picked it up. I didn't hesitate, I just took it. It's a little bit expensive, but it's something that I like, and I will go for it. As long as I have the money, I will buy it. It's just pure orange slices that are dried through the biotechnology field. And that's exactly what they are trying to do to everyone now, to sustain health, sustain life. And I think it's worthwhile. And that's all I wanted to say, Lynn. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that.
Welcome.
What's the texture like? Is it kind of like chewy or soft or rubbery? What's the texture?
It's actually crunchy, but the real orange taste is in there. It's very crunchy.
Looks so good.
Yeah.
I started drooling when you showed that. I was like, oh, give me some. I want some. I want to try.
Very crunchy.
Oh, thank you for sharing. Hi, Sarijat. I just saw you on the screen. Welcome. And hello to Balash Roy. He's here with us. Nice to have you. And Chris Tiazan is actually coming up too. How nice, Chris. He's so busy helping us in the back end. Thank you. Hi, Sarijat. Sarijat, hi. Welcome. All right. Okay, so let's see. I think France and followed by Don. So let's go to.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you all today. I just want to add what Melanie was talking about. Beside Don was mentioning that biotechnology and medical field, what it's going to do. But I love what Melanie was talking about, what it's going to do for in the agriculture field. We always talk about, in the near future, food was going to be scarce, and people won't be able to eat. And I really think that because of biotechnology, that will produce a lot of food. Also, it will increase the efficiency of crops productions, and also that's going to meet the world's growing demand for food. So it's a really good thing, and pretty sure right now the food production with biotechnology is expensive. But I'm pretty sure in the future it will be less because they will be growing it so much. And another thing also is it will reduce the amount of water the farmers need to use to produce the crops. So that will reduce amount of water, and that in the end, it's going to be very good for the whole world, and that'll produce a lot of food for the whole world.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. That makes a lot of sense. When at a certain point, when manufacturing costs go down and the resources are available, then the cost to the public goes down, and then it becomes accessible to the masses. And that's what we want, right? Like, for example, health food, it's expensive because it's not produced in high quantities. It's produced in small quantities. So only people with higher incomes, the social and economic status, if they're higher up, they can afford to buy organic food. But my hope is that technology advances to the extent that the cost to produce a crop or a food or whatever it is goes way down. And then again, it becomes accessible to everyone. And that's what I wish for humanity, so we can all afford healthy food. That'll make a big difference for everyone. So thank you for sharing that, Franz. Appreciate it. Next, we go to Don Swihart.
Okay. No, I was excited when Melanie started talking about the micro sprouts, because I have a farmer's market here that they grow them, the sprouts, and they're so fresh and delicious, but they are expensive. But you can grow your own. And from a food store that I go to, you can get these trays, and you put your beans in, whatever sprouts you want to grow, put your beans in the bottom and put water on them and put the cover on them. And once they start sprouting, they get kind of big, they're white. And then when you take the lid off and put them out in the sun, they will green up. But I mean, you can grow your own, and they are delicious and very good for you. I mean, there's alfalfa sprouts. I mean, there's all different kinds of sprouts you can get, seeds, but it's fun to grow them and eat them and put them in your salads or your sandwiches, or just eat them out of the container. But it's fun to do. But there's all kinds you can look for to grow. I like the broccoli seeds; those are great, and those sprouts are really tasty.
It's easy to grow. It doesn't require any special skills or knowledge to grow.
No, very easy. Once they start growing in the container, then you just take the lid off and set them out in the sun, and they'll green up. But you put them in a warm place in the house, and I put them usually in the corner under the cabinets here until they start sprouting. And then when they sprout, then I get them out in the sun. But they're very tasty and fresh, and then you can wrap them up in a plastic bag and put them in the refrigerator, keep them. But it's fun to do. But there's so many seeds you can get to sprout.
Mm-hmm.
So try some different things. It's fun.
I think a lot of it, to me, Don, is that we lack the education, because as you explained this to us, that it's simple to do, we should all be doing it so that we could be eating healthily. But I don't think, like when I was raised, I didn't have that education given to me about eating healthily. I was a typical American that goes to the grocery store and picks up whatever is in the store, not thinking about the health consequences. Now that I'm older, and now that I'm exposed to people like you, Don, that are educating me, and I'm reading more, I realize that all my life I've probably been eating a lot of unhealthy stuff, processed foods, up the yin yang my entire life, which I don't eat anymore. By the way, I have drastically changed my food intake, my food selection now, but it's kind of late. I mean, I'm in my 60s. I wish I had known this when I was in my 20s. I could have been healthy for the last 4 decades, not just the last, not this decade. You know what I'm saying? But I guess
Well,
it's
it's
never
never
too
too
late.
late to start.
Yeah, I said the same thing. It's never too late.
It's never too late to start. But you go to look for a health food store. I mean, that's where you start. I mean, a lot of grocery stores, you're not going to find some of this stuff. But a good health food store, I mean, you pay a little bit more, but if you can find the equipment to grow your own, you're going to save a lot of money right there. And it's fun. It's fun to try all the different seeds and see how the sprouts are that come out, and they taste really good. So it's fun to do, and it's fun to try, and it's very good for you. But if you have questions, I'm available. So
Yeah, I'd like to see whoever's inspired to actually do these things that we're suggesting and then come back to our show and say, look, I've been growing this and this is what I make with it and this is what I benefit from changing my ways. You know, that would be inspiring to a lot of us to see that it can be done. So thank you, Don.
And if you can't find these I mean, you should be able to find them at a health food store, these trays, but you might be able to get them, look online too and see what you can find. Sprouting trays. And they grow quickly. It's fun. It's really fun.
Thank you very much for sharing that. Economical, affordable, right? That everyone could do it. So thank you. And you don't need a garden. You don't need to have a yard and soil, right? You just need your
And had shelves in the basement, had all kinds of stuff growing under these micro lights, but I've never gotten that far to do all that stuff. But it's pretty neat.
Very, very. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay, now we go to who was next? Was it Greg or I think Carmela was first? Yep, you were first, right, Carmela? Go for it, Carmela. Unmute. It might be one of those refresh days, Carmela. You might have to refresh.
Hello?
Oh, we can hear you.
Okay. I would like to say that to grow your own food is so easy and so nice. You can do it on your window.
Have you done
If you
that?
have sun. I do it always. I eat from my garden.
Tell us about it. Tell us more.
I grow all the green things because the green things takes all the poison. When they grow them, usually in the agricultures, they don't do it right, and they put a lot of poison because of the bacteria and the animals that kill the garden. So we eat a lot of poison with our fruit and the vegetables. So if you grow them by your own, you know what you put in the land, and you know that you don't eat all that poison. So from twice a year, I do a cleaning body from poison, which is another way to take out all the poison you eat all your life. And it's very necessary to the body to do this, taking away it's called a it's detox. We're making a detox of the body, and it's very good to do detox twice a year to take out all the poison. If you take a lemon every morning, just drink the lemon before you eat. It's clean your body. You have to do it every day. Drinking half a lemon in a empty stomach every morning. It's clean your body. It's very good. And if you can grow, all the green things are very good to the body too. To eat a lot of green. So if you can take a small, I don't know how you call it, and you put it on your window, and you grow them from the seeds, and you can eat them in your salad every day. If you eat 3 times a day salads, it's very good for the body too. So I do eating salads because I'm already vegetarian from youngest, and I was born in a farm. So I learned from my environment how to do all these things since I was young, and I'm still doing it and eating my things from my garden. And I'm very happy to eat it and to see how it grows every day. It makes me smile. And I eat my fruit from my own trees, which is wonderful. Not everyone can afford himself to live in a place where he has his own garden. But you can do what you can do in your own apartment. Even in Israel, they teach us to grow your food in a special. I don't know the words. It's about you. It's you put it in a water. It's growing in water, not in the sand.
Oh, hydroponics.
On the windows.
Hydroponics, they call it. Yeah.
Windows.
Yeah.
And you can do it in your own home too.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's very nice. Tomatoes, it's very easy to grow, and they grow very quickly. And potatoes also. So you just have to decide that you like it, to learn it, and to do it, because it's very good. And I know May know to do many things about it too. She also come from a farm.
Yes.
Which her mother teach her how to do things.
Yeah, that's true.
So we have just to educate children from the youngest to do that. We love agriculture, and to learn how to do all these things for themselves. Because children today, I know in the city, children even don't know how cow looks like.
Yeah.
Because they never were in the farm. In the city, you don't see animals, you don't see nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I
The
heard
only
about,
cows.
I heard about children. You ask them, where does this food come from? They go, from the store. Where? But where?
Yes,
Before
yes,
it goes to the store,
they have to learn it.
Don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I think
so. The children have to take them to the farm and to show them what is green, how it grows. They come from the story. They don't know how it comes from.
Yeah.
We have all these needed education.
I like this topic, and Carmela, I like this topic, and I think that this would be a great future topic for our webinar. I think it would be interesting, benefit a lot of people. So remind me, okay, Carmela, because we could delve into it a lot more. Yeah. Thank you, Carmela.
Okay.
I believe, thank you. Let's go to Srijit. I believe he was next in line to speak. You can unmute and talk.
Thank you, Lynn. About biotechnology, I want to say a little bit on its application and its innovation, etc. Biotechnology is widely applied in various industries, with biofuels, paper and chemicals being prime examples. Biotechnology as applied to agriculture, reduces insecticides usage, protects biodiversity, reduces erosion, improves nutrition, and increases tolerance to droughts and floods. There are other benefits of biotechnologies that are bioproduction of sustainable chemicals, energy and other materials. Genetically modified crops increases sustainable food production, organic foods, regenerative medicine to create new organs, zero waste bioprocessing, etc. Recent development and research, biotechnology can offer us many solutions. It allows us to transform food, treat water, development and develop of sustainable materials and design vaccines, among many other examples are, as I said, and that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Read it. Appreciate your contribution. Yeah, thank you. So biotechnology, as you say, is very widespread, has application in many, many different sectors, and that's what's exciting. And what we're seeing now is just the tip of the iceberg as technology gets more sophisticated. Imagine what biotechnology will do for the world. We just can't wait and see what happens. It's exciting. All right, let us now go to you can unmute now. You might have to refresh. Because it's showing that you're still muted. Try refreshing.
Lynn, who are you referring to? Because there's a couple of hands. Who did you call on?
You? Mel.
Oh, I didn't hear my name because I saw Greg's hand is up. That's why I was mute.
Oh, okay. No, I was calling you. Go ahead, Mel.
Yeah, I didn't hear my name. That's the reason.
No
I'm
problem.
sorry. I don't want to be interrupting. Okay. There are ways we can. I love that subject. Not just love it, but I want to do it. I have been talking about agriculture a lot. We had several topics on that before, Lynn. And one of the things, when soon we are making apples, when the apples start dropping or coming, I would love to have built a wall, like a glass wall. The glass wall, you know how they have the green homes or the greenhouses? So they actually now have glass, they're like solariums. And we see a lot of those things when we go to those high rises in Toronto, Canada, and I'm sure the states have them where they build those how you call it? They build those high rises in steps. So it's not just one tall high rise, it's different heights. They look like steps, like one set is low, and on top of there, you can see they have a nice greenery. And it looks so pretty. It's not just a building. People take pleasure in, of course, these places are expensive, mostly that the football players and these people who make a lot of money live in those. But they have the greeneries and it looks really green. When you're traveling the highway, you can see a couple of them on the roofs of the lower ones. And I think it's a great thing because not only that it's greenery for your body, but it's green for the air because we're taking in chlorophyll, right? Which we all know that it's the green coloring matter from plants and all that. It's good for breathing. It's good for eating. It's good for even when you're asleep. And totally good for the air, right? I would have loved to build a glass wall, and just fill it up with greens because I'm all about greens. If I could live on greens, I would breathe greens, sleep greens, and eat greens. But I can't where I am because I'm eating things that are dead, and it's a nice. So I have no choice. I'm thankful, but I want to make that change. Yeah, because we can heal ourselves by the things that we eat, the things that we breathe. But it's just unfortunately how it is right now. There's so many things that are wasted. Lands around us. We're driving by and you can see open fields. Give us the land to work, and then we can give back to the community. They're just sitting there, dormant and nobody's working it. Why is that? And this world was made to enjoy. I am very big on the environment, very, very big on it. And this is something we all, maybe as a group, if we back up governmental people, maybe they will end up giving us the land. But nobody takes steps. We truly have to be conscientious about what's happening, and we truly have to start making the move. And I'll be one of them. If I can get some people with me, I'll be one of them. Bold enough to go to them. Because we need that. We need to help. We need to just not talk, but, do the work.
That's right. Go, Mel, go.
No, I want to. It's been on my mind, and I've spoken to some people about it, but I alone cannot do it. Who am I when I go to the government? I have to have people with me.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Just think about this. When the apples start growing, it's going to give us the freedom, because we won't be tied down to whatever we're doing, be it jobs or whatever we're having to do to survive, to make a go, right? When we have the apples, we're going to have that freedom of time. And that at that point, Mel, you'll be able to not be tied to a job. You'll be able to focus on those wonderful goals that you have, to improve our health, to be closer to nature as you're meant to be, to have a huge garden as you like to have. All of those things will happen. And also fighting corruption and fighting why we don't have access to those plots of lands. There's a reason, but we'll be able to focus on our missions. Whatever our mission is, everyone will be different, but I'm looking forward to seeing how we all here change this world for the better. That's what's exciting to me.
Yeah.
So, look out, world. Here we on Pacifians come, Thank you, Mel.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's now go to Greg Lakin. Hopefully you can unmute.
Yeah,
Can we hear you?
Can be heard?
Yes, we hear you.
Yeah, it was about maybe 25 years ago, a company that there was 3 individuals opened up organic place, and that they're expanded to like I don't know, a mini large operation on in between Morrisville and Woket on Route 15, where they have a few trucks, and they contribute a lot. Actually, during the pandemic, I we received lots from them, but thing is, it's all in us if we have the resources. To get ourselves, Monsanto should go out of business, but I'm not dealing with Monsanto. I'm dealing with real things that I can do. And
so, Greg, I'm looking forward to seeing what you do as well, because you have a lot of specific goals to change this world, make it a better place, and to help others. So when you have that financial freedom and time freedom, nothing's going to stop you. Oh my gosh. So we will look forward to seeing your journey and the things that you accomplish that you can't accomplish at this time. Thank you very much, Greg. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Let's go on to Pedro J. Estrada.
Hello, Lynn. How is everybody doing? Good to be here. I've been listening. I was driving as somewhere sharing their thoughts on biotechnology. what I have seen, personal experiences in the medical field, of course, to detect whether you're having a heart attack, they use a scanner that can measure the level of mercury, and if it's higher than the standard they have, you know that you're having a heart attack, and so they proceed with whatever you need, whether it's a stent, and in my case was a stent, but others can be heart surgery or whatever. But yeah, that's one area I've seen technology being put to a good use. In the field of agriculture, now the secret was just broke by Carmela. She's always happy, so she eats a lot of greens, and she cultivates them herself. That is a good idea to follow. I've seen people that grow their own stuff. I have a cousin that is a doctor, and his son got into biotechnology a little bit, and he would use. They had a lot of chicken, and so he would collect all the droppings and put in and mix them with ground and put them in a container, and he would he started to make his own fertilizer and actually export it in small quantities. So things like that can be done. But I remember talking to a Chinese fellow. He actually was doing research at the National Institute of Health, and I talked to him, and he asked me whether I would suggest that the American public was ready for genetically modified crops, GMOs. And this is years ago. Now we're seeing these GMOs. We see these seedless things because they are, if they pick just the right, I guess, the right genus on the things, the crop is just perfect. And I don't know what the effect can be in the body, but I like natural things without modifying, but if it's going to benefit, we'll see. I don't object them, I eat them, but it's always a question in the back of my mind. I heard somebody from Israel too, his experience, he was in this field, and he said that in Israel they use satellites, AI technology to watch when the crops need fumigation from invading whatever is happening. The satellite can read and then alert them that they should take care of this, whatever is developing, so they don't lose the crops. I think that those are pretty good, cool things. I myself, I'm going to apply to eat more greens, like to be happier. So yeah, growing your own tomatoes is good. My wife decided she was going to plant some in the front yard. We get full sun in the morning. And last year she had an abundant crop. Now she designed her own little place, and she has, among other things, because she grows all kinds of spices and herbs around there. And tomatoes are one thing that I enjoyed a lot last year, because it's a good feeling to see how they grow. And so another thing that I've seen is that at buildings, I visited a facility where they had put soil and all kinds of things on the concrete terraces to absorb the water that would rain and they had made ways to direct the water towards there was a body of water, a large body of water. So by naturally putting all these escapes of the water, it would filter through the terraces, and then when it got to the concrete, it would have outlets towards the body of water. So it's always a constant. So I thought that was a pretty cool idea, and of course they had green stuff growing on top, which is nice for the environment. Those are the things that I've seen, just to share some. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing. Right, let us go to Don Swihart and DL.
I don't know if they want to hear from me again. Hello, it's me.
Yes, we want to hear from you again.
I wanted to give you a website, and it's called, now if I can remember, Handy Pantry. Let's see. Handy, Handy, Pantry, PANTRY.com. And you can find all the products and things for sprouting seeds, or sprouting the seeds, having seed sprouts. But I mean, you can sprout any kind of bean. I mean, I've got such an assortment of beans that you can sprout and put into these containers, and they grow fast and they're really good. Plus, I used to do an awful lot of canning years ago when I lived in Michigan, when I had my huge garden. But I can't have a garden here because we have too many critters. I can't there are too many animals from the woods that come into the garden. So I just can't have a garden here. But
think about it. We can do all those things. We're just waiting for the opportunity to do that, right? It's just a matter of time.
I'd have to have a very, very tall fence to keep the deer and the coyotes and everything out of it, because we've got woods behind us. So it's all kinds of critters that come into the yards and destroy anything you grow.
Wilderness. Wow, that's pretty amazing.
So I just have to go buy my vegetables, I guess, and grow what I can grow. But anyways, that's just a website. I thought if anybody's into sprouting, wanting to do sprouts, they've got
great. I
a
put
good
it in
website
the chat.
too.
So everybody, it's in the chat. It's handypantry.com, and you can copy that by clicking the 3 dots to the right of the comment that I just made, and there's an option to copy. It's really, really a good feature. All right. Thank you very much, Don. Next we go.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah. We go to Elizabeth Bade, followed by Greg Keel. Go ahead, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Lynn. I want to share with you all. Papua New Guinea situation is, I think, better. I think we have a lot of backyard gardens that we come up with. You know, wherever you live, in the suburbs, wherever we live, we can have a little backyard garden at the back of the house where you grow your cabbages, tomatoes, onion, even broccoli. We can grow them here in Port Moresby. You know, women are living in different suburbs, and you will go around every street, you will find that there are little backyards at the back that they are growing their, you know, spinach even. And when afternoon comes, when it's time to cook, they go out and just harvest it from the backyard and come and cook it. And did you know that moringa tree, the leaves of it, the new shoots, you know, the younger ones, you can use that as your greens as well. It's really nice. The moringa tree, if you have it outside your house, that's also a type of greens that you can eat with your food. So in PNG, we are okay. I think our lifestyle is now changing, and I'm seeing that we are getting into trouble eating too much of processed food, and so many of our people are now going down with this sickness called diabetes. Mm-hmm. And many have been amputated especially with their feet, their legs, or whatever. Right. And that's because of the lifestyle that we are now going into. I am a believer of organic food, everyone. I am really, I now live on that because when I had high blood pressure, my doctor told me that this, he gave me a list and he said, this is bad. And all the ticks that went through was all processed food. And I'm going, oh my goodness, I'm living in the town. What am I going to eat, But then we have these markets that our people in the villages come in, and we have certain big markets that we go and buy food from, and they are organically grown. It's nothing to do with chemicals. And that's what we are enjoying here in our country, and also the Pacific as a whole, I'm pretty sure. So most of our food is organically grown.
Wow. Are you still there, Elizabeth? You'll probably come back to us in a little bit. Her network probably faded. But what I was going to say about PNG is that when they adhere to their cultural norms and cultural ways, they were fine. Then when they started to change and purchase foods that's outside of the way they were raised to eat, you know what I mean? They go back
That's right. Yeah.
That's when the trouble
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
The same with in Hawaii, we have a lot of different cultures there, or different ethnicities, and they were healthy before, and then when they started to buy food from the grocery store, that's when
Processed
their
food,
health,
yeah.
that's when their health went downhill. Grocery stores are not a very healthy place to buy
They're not
food.
safe. They're not, yeah.
Too much processed. So I hopefully that the people there in PNG will go back to the old ways and
Oh, yeah.
growing their own food and eating organically again. Hopefully.
Well, I hope so. I hope the agriculture people won't come in and tell us what to do. We really want to grow our own food rather than buying things in the shops,
That's for
So,
sure.
yeah, with the introduction of technology that is coming through, we don't know what's going to happen here. Yeah. Anyway, Lynn, I just wanted to share that with you.
Thank you for
But we have a
sharing.
lot of backyard gardens that we get my hands, I go out and I grow it, and I'd rather have that than to go and buy it from the shop. Thank you.
I want to see
Thank
it
you,
for
everyone.
myself. I'm going to go to PNG. If that's the last thing I
Yes,
do,
you have.
I'm going to PNG, and I want to
Yes.
see the produce that you guys grow, and I want to see those beautiful birds, the birds of paradise.
Paradise. Yeah. Yeah.
Those birds. If you guys have not seen the birds in PNG, they're exotic. They have these long tail feathers, and they look like works of art. Just Google it, you guys. PNG birds. You'll just be amazed. It's like they're painted. It's not like they're real. They're so beautiful. So I want to go see
Yes.
the birds, and I want to see the seafood, the seafood. I mean the fish. All of that good stuff.
Yes.
And in the
The
meantime,
shells and.
yes. We want to say quickly thank you to Francis Tay for his super sticker. We appreciate you, Francis. Appreciate it so much. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, I love tonight. It's a very active discussion among our speakers today. We're very blessed to have you all. We have Greg Hill, followed by Mel, followed by Carmela. So go ahead, Greg.
Okay, as a builder, I think most of you know that by now, maybe not, for a long time, at least 45 years of my life. That was pretty much my bread and butter, and building all different kinds of structures, many kinds, from commercial to residential to log homes to just on and on. And the green home, the greenhouse, which it's kind of to Melanie's last thing that she was talking about for large commercial buildings and stuff, and having basically their own ecosystem I always thought was very interesting, because there's a lot you could do there, having your own ecosystem. I never got to actually build one of those particular kind, but I always wanted to, because they are pretty much self-sufficient, and they put out a lot of extra oxygen inside and carbon dioxide for outside. So there's a lot of good things they did. And the other thing about with DL and Dawn, And Dawn said that she didn't have any room to grow, or I should say, a lot of animals around there. And here in the Northwest, we have a lot of that too. And the deer are crazy. I have videos on my YouTube of me walking up to the deer and letting them lick my hand. And it's just, they're just friendly and they just love your flowers and all the good stuff to eat. And so I have some customers who I've built for over the last, 15 years that have been good customers. I built 3 or 4 houses for them. They had me build one and they'd sell it, and they didn't like the neighbor, so they'd build another one and sell it and whatever. So this last one, I didn't get a build because I just couldn't do it. I had too much for me to physically do anymore. So she called me up a while back, this customer, and said to me, she was really into growing stuff, and her backyard is unbelievable. I mean, the plants and stuff she's into, but she didn't have any tomato plants, and she wanted to grow tomato plants and some green onions and stuff. So online she bought this. Basically, it's a plastic container, and it's pretty good size. It was 48 inches by 48 inches, and it had a stand that you can put it on, and it has a top that you can put over the top of it to protect it from animals getting to it. And of course they put up big gates in there, and around their whole house, so they're at a beautiful spot. But so the deer can't jump in and get and munch on all their lovely stuff that they have. So anyways, she called me up, said, I bought this thing. Could you come put it together for me? And I said, okay, I'll do that. That sounds like kind of fun. I put it together for her. And then she called me up after the next day and said, is there a possibility that you can build a rolling cart? So basically I built the 4x4 rolling cart with lock wheels. And we put it on that so she can take her little bio box, biotech, whatever it is, she grows in, and she can move it around to wherever the sun goes, and it's kind of a cool thing anyway. And there's, the growing things have become, as far as small gardens, I think the first thing I remember reading about was called square foot gardening. It was really popular, and how to do square foot gardening, and you just grow stuff basically in a square foot area. You'd pull it out and you put in something else and you grow again, which I always thought was very interesting. Never done it. I'd never had a green thumb. It's always been a dirty one from building. Anyway, love the stuff we're talking about tonight. Lots of good information here, and we keep going green, I guess. Just don't go crazy.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you.
This topic clearly appeals to our group here. You can see, right? It's very appealing. So we will be sure to continue on this vein here and there so we can discuss it further. Thank you very much. Now we go to Mel, who's been patiently waiting. Go ahead, Mel.
Thank you. Hi, Rob. Anybody know limestone? Lime? S-T-O-N-E, limestone?
Yeah.
You get it, I think at the building centers, they would have them, or places where they have construction going on, where they would have grinding things into bricks and all that. Do you know limestone is pretty good for the garden, and it's good environmentally, it's breathable, and it can run away pets. Like these little sticky stuff, I forget what they call them. Like they crawl into your garden space and they chop off the part of the leaves and they leave holes in them. There's a name for them. It's little pests. They're sticky. I forgot. They're like snails, but they are not
caterpillars.
S-L-U-G-S, slugs.
What is it, Lynn?
Slugs, S as in Sam, L-U-G-S.
Yeah, slugs. That's the one. So limestone, if you put it around the plants and the garden, it's green, nice and green. It's eco-friendly and it runs away pests. Oh. The limestone. And you can, now the building centers might sell them more expensive when people start coming in to buy, but you practically can go and get them where they're grinding stones and things.
Oh, you know how that works? I think it's because of the sharp edges of the limestone. So when the slugs go over it, it cuts them up, kills them.
I'm not sure.
That's how it works. Yeah.
I was always told that it actually is kind of like salt. These because we have a lot of slugs here in Washington State, a lot of it. Some of them are really beautiful looking, but ugly.
I know.
But I heard that the limestone also, it sucks up the water out of the body. That's why they don't want to cross it. It's like salt in a way.
Yeah.
So it'll suck the water out of the body and they'll kill them.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't wait to get a piece of land. I can't wait. I just love the garden. Oh my God.
I can't wait for that to happen for you too, Mel.
Yes.
I'll be so happy.
It will come. It will come.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you and
We have organic garden house
you and I,
on
Camilla.
balconies and
Yeah.
building too.
Oh, I love it. It's coming. It's coming. All right. Thank you, Mel.
You're welcome.
We go now to Carmela, the Israeli Rose Lady.
I wanted to say, to add for what we're talking about, that we are in Israel, have organic garden in the balconies and also in the roof buildings. They build a roof, and on the roof you can make your own garden. So you can do on the roof. You use the sun, and if you don't have the land on the top of the building, on the roof, they can make your garden, which is wonderful.
That's good. Yeah, use the rooftop space for sure. That's very efficient use of space.
Yes.
Great idea. Thank you. Anybody else? I think we've had a lively discussion. It's been wonderful. We definitely want to do some follow up. I can just tell by the interest here that something we will want to pursue. So we'll keep that in mind, people.
Just want to let everybody know I'm back. Not that it matters, but Lynn did a good job in my absence. Wasn't feeling so well, and quite frankly, I just needed to rest a few minutes, or actually an hour. But I'm back, and I believe, according to Lynn, we're going to have Deb Long is going to give us some assigned training. Is that not right?
Yes, she's gonna. But I was telling her, I was just messaging her that there's no image. Her video is on, but her image isn't showing. So she's gonna try to work on it, I think. She'll need to, so that we can see her. For her to teach, she needs to be visible.
Definitely need to be visible if you're going to be signing.
Yeah.
Grand topic tonight. Grand topic. I was listening in from the other room. Glad to see the interest here amongst all of us here. Geez, there's been a fair amount in the YouTube. Let's see. The YouTube data is still 32 in YouTube, and let me see how many. 32 and 61 is 93. So that's a good turnout. And plus everybody in Facebook and LinkedIn and X. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
There has been quite a bit of buffering today. Chris Tiazon says that it's unusual, and it's probably due to the tech team doing some major work. So, just be reassured that things are happening behind the scenes to benefit all of us. So we appreciate your patience today with the buffering, if you had buffering on your end. Thank you.
Now, while we're waiting, if you want, for Deb, was John, I think he said he was going to do a song. Do you want him to go ahead? Or
Yeah.
hold on.
Let me see what Deb says.
All right, we're checking with Deb now on the bat phone, and we'll be back in a moment. All right, let's see if there's any other hands talking about this grand subject, biotechnology. Oh, yeah. And just so everybody knows, that was Miss Nakamoto's subject of the night. This was her choice, a good choice at that. And let's go to Dawn and DL in Ohio, USA. Go ahead, kids.
Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're feeling better as well. Just specifically to what Lynn was talking about earlier while you were out of the room. She was talking about how the changes versus when she was younger to now as she's older, how the change came about looking at the labels and everything in the grocery stores. I followed that same pattern because what Dawn has taught me has been night versus day as far as eating foods go. But I just wanted to commend Lynn in particular, because obviously she has a large audience that she can get this out to, and it's extremely important as far as anybody's health goes. Thanks, Rob. Back to you.
All right, thanks, DL. That is so true. And the nice thing is that not only are we seen here with the views, the live views, but anywhere from 700-800 to 2,000 folks will watch it on the replay, and that's cool. That's getting the message out, as you say, DL. And
not only that is, maybe 600, 700, 800 people watch the live stream. Some watch the recorded OConnect video, which you also have. So you have the option to watch the live stream recording, or you can watch the video recording of OConnect, which is in the video section. But just think about it. We leave these recordings on our channel forever. Think about that. So as ONPASSIVE starts to do its heavy-duty global marketing campaign, there are going to be literally tens of millions, maybe hundreds of millions of people pouring into YouTube. So they will see our replays and topics like these that are so important. We're glad that people will be watching them, and it'll be really impactful. So we're really happy about that.
Now, the nice thing about this ONPASSIVE thing is, as you can see, is you can go back and watch something you may have missed, or watch something you saw once and said, I want to revisit that. And time in memoriam is what's going to happen here with ONPASSIVE. And once it's in YouTube, or once it's on Facebook, or wherever you want it, and especially once it's in ONET, it's here for the duration. And that's called spreading the word and spreading the good word. And that's what we're here for. And we're happy to have all of you here, because if 90 or 100 folks are watching live and they tell one person, hey, that's doubling the size of the viewership, and that's cool. That's cool. That means the value is getting out, and that's what this is about. This isn't about rah, 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 etc. This is about getting out a point or several points on a nightly basis that matter. And we're proud to do it. We're privileged to have this platform, to be honest. Ash has not fired us yet. He may have had second thoughts about some of the things I've said, but he hasn't scolded me yet. But at any rate, a lot of what we do and say is in good humor. It's certainly said with love. So if we offend anybody, we apologize for that. If we make you smile, we don't apologize for that. And if we provide a little, even if it's just a teensy weensy bit of volume, I'm thinking value, value, that's all good. And it just brings smiles to our face. And Lynn and I talk about this every day in between my crabbiness, which has been known to happen on times when I'm not rested or I don't feel well. We do talk about the night before and the night coming up and maybe 5 nights before. And so we're revisiting as well as you guys are revisiting, and what fun that is. And to see the expressions on people's face, to hear the pour. I listened to everything you folks said tonight, and that's an outpouring of goodness and sharing. And sharing, as has been said by Ash and others, is caring. It truly is caring for our fellow man. And that's what this is about. This is an uplifting experience for all of humanity. This is not an uplifting experience for Rob Gorman or Lynn Nakamoto, or Greg Lake. And this is for all of us. And we all benefit. So now I'll shush and see what we're doing next.
All right. Well, Deb is going to try to start again by logging in. She's going to, as you can see, she's not here. The refreshing didn't help. So she's leaving and trying to come back, but she's not back yet. So I think it would be nice to just read a few comments, if you don't mind, from the chat itself, the webinar chat. It has been a very, very active chat, and we haven't had the opportunity to really mention some of the comments there. And you guys who are in the webinar chat, you do count. You are important to us. And as we can, we do refer back to the chat.
Well, there's 395 chat comments tonight that I missed some of. And there's some, everybody's welcoming each other, which is good
Don't
stuff.
forget to hit the lock, then you'll be able to see.
Oh, is that why I can't see this? Oh, yeah. Oh, and I didn't make it bold or it's small.
Bold and
it
large.
needs to be large. It needs to be bold. And now I can see it. And here we have a comment here from Mr. Kumar, who says, "Good morning, all. Founding members of ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE is the best legal company in the world. I trust our CEO, Mr. Mafara, sir, is a great company CEO in the world. We are so in it to win it." Man, there's a mouthful there, and that's all very, very true. There we have, let's see, Mohammed Hagar. I can't see it. Shagor is sending lots of love to everybody here, and that's good stuff as well.
Aseta's here. Aseta Stanford. She's been very helpful with our Facebook promotions.
And she says,
appreciate you, Aseta.
Thank you so much for RobLynn Live, for your amazing work to help us every single day. Thank you for the people who support RobLynn Live. See you guys sometime. Oh, no, you're going to see us every day, and we're going to hopefully at some point have the ability to travel, and maybe we'll hold some RobLynn Lives in your neighborhood. We're not looking to show off or do anything like that, but we want it'd be a great way, a grand way actually, to showcase founders and founding members and affiliates and global affiliates around the globe. So we're kind of looking forward to that.
And don't forget now, send your prayers to Aseta. She's going to go to Africa on Thursday. She's going to miss us. She has to take care of some family things, so send prayers her way. Aseta would appreciate
Safe travels, Aseta. Safe travels to you. Let's see.
I want to say hi to Chu Vang. He says, "Hello, everyone. Nice to see you all. Nice to see you here. I believe you're Hmong, right? You're Hmong, Hmong, if I'm not mistaken. Let us know if I'm wrong, but I believe you're Hmong. Thank you so much for being with us."
Jillian Hanna, we are going to soar to the new top with our high-tech digital technology solutions. Oh, yeah.
Right on.
That is well said for sure, Jillian. Welcome. We're glad you're here tonight.
And Sirijit agrees with me. He says, "Yes, sis Lynn, birds from PNG are very beautiful." Now, you guys, don't forget to Google it, because you're going to see what I mean when I say gorgeous. It's unbelievably gorgeous birds. It's like,
but not as gorgeous as the people of PNG.
Not as gorgeous.
Look what Papua New Guineans have done for ONPASSIVE. They have uplifted each other, therefore uplifting us with their Elizabeth and David and Nancy and others.
They have inspired us. For those of us who have been in ONPASSIVE a while, we've been attending the PNG webinars over the years, and we always say, the international participants always say how inspiring those webinars are, because we get to hear from the PNG people. You hear their hearts, you hear their dreams and their goals, and it just shows that we are all alike. We may be from different parts of the world, but we are so much more alike than we are different. So PNG people have inspired us over the years. We thank you for that. Oh, and
Thank
Jillian
you, Lynn,
said,
for those comments.
oh, yes, definitely. I can't wait to go there. I'm going to there as soon as I can. To PNG.
Just come.
Yeah. So Jillian Hanna says, "I drink moringa tea. It's very healthy." It's very good. Although Ash said, remember, I think one day we were on a corporate webinar and I said moringa tea, or maybe it was on RobLynn.
No, that was a Friday night live, and moringa came up, and I said I was drinking moringa, and you said, "Yes, we have moringa tea here." And Ash says, "Ugh."
He said, "Oh." I'm like, "What?
Chris made moringa coffee."
Oh yeah, no, but he doesn't like the taste of moringa tea, and I like it.
It's an acquired taste, I must
I
admit.
have moringa tree in my garden.
Carmela's got moringa leaves in her garden.
I saw that. You did a video, and I said, "Look, Carmela has moringa." In Hawaii, it's everywhere. The Filipinos love moringa, in
Oh,
their
yeah.
food. So it's everywhere there.
Camilla, cook it as greens and eat it.
I do it every day.
You eat it
Very
as
good.
It's helpful diabetes. It's helpful
Yes.
300
Yes.
300 diseases. So
Very good.
it's to put every day in your meal.
it's
I dry
one of
moringa. I
those.
dry it and I eat everywhere.
It's like a miracle food or whatever plant, a miracle plant. You can eat it and you can drink the tea too. So it's amazing. So
Kind of
anyway,
has qualities different in some ways to aloe vera.
yeah.
The aloe plant. It's you can have the juice of the aloe. You can make cream out of aloe and put cream on your, on your boo boos, as they say, and good stuff. A lot comes from biotechnology. It's amazing. And the organics that you guys were mentioning, absolutely amazing. Is it more expensive to buy organic peanut butter? Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. But you know what? There's something in that organics that makes it extra special.
Well, they say peanut butter. I watch videos on YouTube all the time by these different people. Anyway, peanuts have a lot of more likely to have pesticides in them because of the thin outer shell. So the pesticides can go in it easily. So that's why they said peanuts is one of those things you probably want to buy organic if you can, rather than just buying regular peanut butter. But Don Swarhart just commented. She says, you do not have to have a sprouting tray to sprout seeds. You can sprout them in a jar. Thank you.
Good advice
Thank you, John,
there.
for that. Yeah, because we all have jars in our lives. So, yeah. Cover the jar with cheesecloth, is what she says. Cover the jar with cheesecloth. So, thank you very much for that tip. Very useful.
Got it. Got it.
And we have Raul Sahib saying, hashtag RobLynn Live. Daily, regular, season, and very knowledgeable. Big, big salute for your dedication. Thank you, everyone. And that's from Raul Sahib Pandaf, who is with us all the time. Thank you, Raul Sahib. Thank you.
All right. Is he from India? India?
Yeah.
Rasa? All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Good to see you as well, Srijit. Thanks for getting up early with RobLynn Live. We appreciate you, brother.
And thanks to people in the live chat on YouTube. We still have 38 watching. Despite all of the buffering, people stayed, and we thank you for that.
Well, 38 and 62 is 100. I don't care any way you count it. 100 people here on a Tuesday night is spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. You guys mean the world to us, and I think you mean the world to each other. And that's what this is all about. This, not just RobLynn Live, but ONPASSIVE is bringing us together as a people, as a group of people, as a movement. Ash said right from the start, this is not a company. This is not about a company. This is about a movement of people who have similar ideas and may not be the same in all aspects, but have similar ideas and are moving forward together. Speaking of together, how about Jigbody stepping in here? Hello, Jigbody.
Jigbody.
Hello, everyone.
Is your video on? Let me see. Wait a minute. Looks like maybe you're home. Are you home tonight?
No, I'm at work.
Uh-oh.
Don't everybody keep a secret.
We'll keep a lid on that one.
Yeah, I just want to say hi to everybody. Thank you for all you are doing. I'm listening, and I hide somewhere to see everybody. So thank you. I'm on my phone, so I can't see a lot of people, but I'm happy that I'm on, and bye.
Bye for now.
Thanks for coming to.
Keep your head down at work. All right. She's not at work. All right. Let's go back to Mel. She's got something for us. I can see it in her face.
Go, Mel, go.
Yeah, you're talking about, thank you, Rob. Thank you, Celine. You're talking about the peanut butter. peanut, we used to grow peanut in our yard, and it's the only nut that is grown in the ground, and no wonder why they have a lot of pesticide, because it's a climbing, not climbing, it's a run type of plant. It runs, and then you dig the soil to get the nuts. I remember us digging the soil a lot to get peanuts, and that's the reason why it probably contains pesticide. Although when I knew peanuts, there was no pesticide. It's what they're putting in the ground. It's not the nut itself. It's what they're spraying them with for putting in the ground. That's the reason why the pesticides or the pests are coming by, and the pesticide kills, as we know. I always compare. I always say, just like you get the cancer treatment. Sorry, I don't mean to say it in any crude way, and it's like a killer to the cells. It's the same way the pesticide is a killer to the grass, and in turns it kills people. It happens, you know. Back then when they had bonfire and you take the sand to put around your garden, and that was the natural way, then people start spraying with backpack, and it's filled with gramazine and everything else, and it kills your lungs, it kills you, ingest that, and that's the reason why there's a lot of unhealthy, in some ways we're all unhealthy in some ways. And I don't think it's a good thing. So Sister Lynn and Rob and everybody else, let's kind of do something, even if apples are not there yet. Let's do something to eradicate what's going on around like first we start in our community and then we continue from there. We have to do something because, like I said, I look around the world. That's why I love the outside. When I'm outside, I see so much beauty, so many things that we can do, so many things. It's just wasted. And we are humans. We are still living. We have life. We look at the birds and they're happy. They're fluttering around, the bees, everything. They're letting their pollen off. And there goes a plant that is nice and green. And we humans, our waste, we just let it go anywhere, and then with this waste, it causes things to happen in the soil and everything, and it comes back to hunt us. So we should really start doing something. Honestly, it's I'm biting inside. I can't wait. I want to do something. Yeah, I see too many faces around that are sad, too many faces that are hungry. They are sitting by the roadside. It's not a nice thing. It's not cool. We really, really have to do something. There are ways we can start in a small way.
All right. So that's going to be maybe one of your platforms.
Yep.
That's good.
All righty.
Truly do.
Let's see now. It looks like Deb may have joined us. I don't see her video at the moment, but I see she's come back.
Yeah, she's having trouble with her camera.
Ay, ay, ay. Oy vey.
Yeah, she's trying though. I mean, we're in contact. She says, "Oh well."
We can certainly have Deb right out of the chute tomorrow night if you like. Well, tomorrow night is the panel, and we can definitely have a signing tomorrow night as well.
Or yeah, so Deb would try again another night. Can't help. So it's all right.
No one's fault but the internet.
Maybe not tonight, but another night. Okay?
All right. Well, thank you, Deb. We love you. You know that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go to Mr. Barilla if he's ready with a song. Johnny.
Okay. Hello, everybody. So, when I first looked at the topic tonight, I thought that short night. I mean, boy, that's biotechnology. Who's going to have anything to say or know anything about that? And boy, was I wrong. I mean, really, I'm sitting here
hours ago. Those thoughts have gone away.
Yeah, I'm like, what am I going to contribute? Well, I got a small contribution, but I don't know how technical or knowledgeable it is. Hearing some of the stuff about, the health thing's very interesting, but also all about the food and what everybody's talking about, what it's going to do for having better food. Well, so I'm singing a song by Elvis Presley tonight. So I thought, I'm looking at the little info that I look for about people or the songs, And of course, I come across, and I heard a little earlier, one of the things that were mentioned tonight was how terrible even McDonald's name was, the restaurant, and those kind of hamburgers and that kind of food. And of course, right in here, I'm looking for something. I don't know. Well, they got all kinds of things about how terrible, first of all, Elvis's diet was. And one of the things about Elvis, I don't know what you might know about him, but, he was big on fast food, burgers, and there's a thing in here about it. So I thought, well, there's my contribution. There's conflicting reports about his absolute number one favorite. One named Burger King is Elvis's favorite fast food chain. No offense to the Whopper, but almost all the other accounts, they attribute the king liking McDonald's, according to people that have written his biographies and such. So Elvis and a former disc jockey in 1954, they got together. The disc jockey's name was Daddy-O. So Daddy-O, Dewey Phillips, and Elvis ordered 100 sliders from like a McDonald's type restaurant, and then just, chowed down on 100 sliders. Whoa. Okay. And then, so I just thought that was something to bring up, that, his diet was not too great. And he's also known, he loved, this is something written about him a lot too, his culinary taste. He loved peanut butter and banana sandwiches. I mean, everybody must have heard about that. That's been talked about a lot. He loved peanut butter and banana sandwiches with or without the bacon. So that's all I'm going to say about some of our title. It had nothing to do with what we were talking about tonight, but I just thought I'd bring that up for fun. So and I'm not going to talk about any more about Elvis, because I'm going to go to the song, which is really a good song. So anyhow, this is a love song. Elvis is king, the king of rock and roll. I mean, even today, what do people, they think of Elvis? He's iconic, but I'll tell you what, Elvis could really sing some ballads and love songs really, really well. So that's what I chose to do tonight. Not one of his big up rock and roll numbers, but one other thing about Elvis is he didn't write music at all. But he actually got paid. His contracts were so lucrative. They were like someone who was a singer songwriter and published their own songs. That's how much the guy was respected just as a singer, I guess. And anyway, so let's get to the song. This is a beautiful song by Elvis Presley. Can't Help Falling in Love. Here we go. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? But I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows so surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. But I can't help falling in love with you. like a river flows surely to the sea. Darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. But I can't help falling in love with you. But I can't help falling in love with you. That's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, John Barilla. Great.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John. Nice song.
I'm no Elvis, but I made it to 75. Unfortunately, he didn't. I love Elvis's singing, though.
Deb's gonna sing. I'm gonna teach after this.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Okay,
she's back.
good. All right, good enough. All right, well, it looks like Deb is back with us, and stand by for a few words of signing. Go ahead, Deb. Thank you for sticking with it.
She didn't give up, and she just hung in there.
Ready? We're ready.
We're ready. Let me put it on side view. Okay.
Okay. Hello. We'll just stay like this. It's good to see you all. I hope you feel better, Rob. And all the others that stick to replace them. Amen. Okay, let me find my words here. Here it is. Okay. What's that for? Gotta get this done. All right. The first word is plant. We're gonna grow to a P. It's plant. Grow, plant. Plant. Animals. Animals. A bunch of animals. Food or eat. Food is what we eat. Most of you, I caught the last half of talking. Products, 2 P's. Products. Products. Just put and then turn. Products. Services. Services. Any services that we offer. Services. Remember technology. Technology. Middle finger on the side. Technology. Research. Research. Check. Research. Development. D. Go up. Development. D to an M. Sometimes you could say development. Development. Be easy for you. Materials. 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 Energy. E. Energy. 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 Medicine. Middle finger. Medicine. Medicine. Kind of hard on video. Medicine. That's all I have here, and we all like to talk about the world going green.
Thank you. Thank you, Deb. So think about which sign we're going to all take a picture, a group picture. So which sign you want?
What's your preference?
No.
Food.
Maybe
Food.
food is
Food.
easy. Food. Food.
Yeah, food. That's what mostly is talking about. Food.
Food. Everybody loves food. So this hand shape, place it by your mouth and go back and forth in front of your mouth like this. Look at John. So silly.
Greg's got no problem eating. I see that.
Is everybody signing food? Not so much people are on camera. Who wants to come on camera for the picture? Deb is missing. Darn, she's having trouble. Patience, Sanju, Jagbodi, Chris Tizan, you want to be on the picture? Mohammed Ashraf, Onyeloni, Elizabeth Bade. Oh, you're back. Yay, gonna take picture. Whoever wants to be on the picture, and then we'll make sure we go back to Don and DL because they have their hand raised. Hi, Sanju. Hi, welcome. Welcome to our show.
Very good morning. It's from India.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, sir. Namaste, namaste,
My internet is always a little
namaskar.
bit shaky. That's why I always come in the attendee link, and the internet is a little bit slow. That's why I always come in the attendee link, and sometimes it get buffering. And now it will be getting better, I think, soon. And it was a very nice pleasure to listen everything. It was a very wonderful meeting, and thanks for your hard work for each and every day, Mr. Lynn and everybody. Mr. John, very thankful for Mr. John. I always listen to your song. It's very, very mind blasting, and thanks. It's a blasting song. Thanks, Mr. John. And it's very congratulations for all our teams, and especially RobLynn Live team. Is each and every morning I saw every time your same face, good song. It is my early morning team. It's a morning team with all founders, international founders. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful time, and hope all the best things will happen soon. Thank you very much, Ms. Ray.
Stay on camera. We're going to take a picture, and we want you in the picture, Sanju. Elizabeth probably cannot get her picture on. Chris, Tiazan.
There's Patience.
He has that. Oh, good. She's on the picture. Chris might be having buffering tonight. I think he was saying he had some buffering. Jake Bodie, you going to come in?
Yeah, I'll stay.
What, Chris?
I'll stay in the background until I'll stay in the background. I'll just sign in the background, backstage.
I understand. Yep, a lot of buffering. All right. Anybody else coming to the picture? What was the sign? What was the sign? I forgot. Oh, food. Yeah, food. Okay, everybody. This is the handshake, like the letter O, right? Letter O. Put it by your mouth and go back and forth. This is food or eat. Food or eat. Either one. Okay. Are you guys ready?
Ready?
Everybody should be signing this. Eat. All right. 1, 2, 3. I'm taking it now. Smile. Oh, look at John. He's killing me. You're such an actor, John.
Good stuff, Greg Lakin. Greg knows that eat sign. Good stuff, buddy.
Good job. Good job.
All right, everybody. I almost hate to end this, but
wait, we don't forget Don and Dale.
I'm not gonna. I'm going around the corner one more time, Miss Nakamoto.
Okay, good.
Let's go to Ohio, USA for Dawn and DL. Bring it, kids.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. Yeah, John mentioned that Elvis liked sliders, the hamburger sliders from years ago. But that was a great song, by the way, too, John. I'm very familiar with Elvis, very much so. But Elvis, actually, the term slider originated in Columbus, Ohio in 1921 from White Castle restaurants. I'm sure you know them. But White Castle was also America's first hamburger chain ever, before McDonald's or Burger King or any of them. And like I said, the slider originated in 1921 in Columbus, Ohio.
Right. Well, and we still have them. I don't know about in Columbus, but in New York City here, we have a lot of White Castles. In fact, I hate to confess this, but once in a while I buy the White Castles that you can get at the grocery store. I have to confess that. But, yeah, I don't know how healthy those are. That's for sure. Anyway.
We still got them in Columbus.
Right?
I was going to say that. We're Costco Sam shoppers, and they both carry sliders from White Castle. And the knockoff from that, if anybody remembers, was Royal Castle. Royal Castle came out And they had, and then the Crystal came out. If anybody remembers that, Krystal, Crystal Burgers.
Well,
And
Rob, Crystal Burgers was the one that they were referring to that the disc jockey and Elvis ordered the 100 sliders from. That place, Crystal. Yeah, sorry.
Right. Yeah, Crystal originated in Savannah, GA, which is where I grew up. And it was not unusual after either a junior high or high school baseball game where we all hit the Crystal, and we'd order 100 at a time because they were 10 cents. 10 cents for a hamburger back in the day. And there was nothing healthy about a Crystal burger, except the taste was so yummy.
White Castle burgers, we used to eat them, my husband and I, but we changed our ways. We don't eat those anymore.
I would eat the whole box. There's 24 in a box, and I'd sit there and say, Lynn, just heat up a few, and she'd heat up 12, and they'd all be gone.
They were delicious, but they were horrible for your health, so we try not to eat that stuff anymore.
But
they cost 5 cents at one time.
What did you say, Bill?
I said they cost 5 cents at one time. They were only a nickel.
Gosh.
I actually remember the nickel days too. And when they went to a dime, everybody thought they were so expensive. And, you know, for $1, you could feed yourself. And we would feed the whole baseball team and football team at Benedictine Military School, where I went to high school in Savannah. We'd all be at Crystal. We'd have every stool full. And those were very uncomfortable stools, but who cared? I mean, we were sucking down some Crystals, and they weren't frozen back then. They were not frozen. Now they are. But
you see, I brought up a very important item for our discussion about biotechnology tonight. Sliders, yeah.
White Castle and Royal Castle, and the absolute worst coffee in the world you get at White Castle. It is absolutely horror. All right. Well,
let's take one more picture.
Of course, let's take one.
With the standard "I love you," if you guys mind. Patience, you too. You can be in it. Nick, I love you.
All right.
Deb, I love you. Okay. Srijet, I love you.
We love you, brother.
And who else? I think everybody's doing their "I love you."
All right. Good enough.
And
good enough.
Sanju, a little higher up so we can see you. Your hand higher up. Or go back from the camera, Sanju. You're too close. Yeah, come back from the camera. Come back. Yeah.
That's good. All right.
All right.
All right, everybody. We love you. Keep on keeping on is all we can say.
1, 2, 3. I'm taking the picture now. Make I love you.
Nice.
All right.
Very nice, everybody. Very nice. Thanks for being here tonight. Wow. We're going to have to revisit this biotechnology. We may call it, you know, we'll spice up the title a little bit.
We
should
actually have a series on health, you know, and have sub topics under this series topic. You know what I mean?
Exercise, eating right.
Because I think this group is into trying to improve their health. So this is well worth it.
Well, all right.
Shall I take 1 minute? Shall I take 1 minute, Sanju's side?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Today, this is my newspaper, local newspaper is showing. I'm showing. Is showing and talking about the biological. Is showing in the 46,590 farmers getting affected with their products because of the heavy sun in India. And they have a 500 crore Indian money loss because of the only for the farmers if they cultivated the product. This is the thing, because of all natural calamity and because of the heavy sun and our bad sun and everything, because of no heavy rain, and all these things, because so many losses in the farmer side. They lost 500 crore Indian money only in my small state, it's called Kerala. And this is the things of the biological things, because there is no possible to get the natural things, because the farmers cannot cultivate because of the changes in the climate and all, heavy sun, there is no rain. This is the things in the biological field is going to happen all over the world. It's not only in my place. And this all government has to give subsidy for these things because it's almost, they are telling 500 crore they lost only for this season last because of the heavy summer. Now here in India we are getting a heavy, is almost going, last this month is going more than 40 degrees, more 41 degrees Celsius, and is not good for the farmers for to cultivate the new products and all the things. And just to share my information, thank you for that.
Thank you very much for sharing that. How much is crow in American dollars? Do you know? Somebody can Google that. 500 crow to US dollars to see what the damage amount is or the loss. I'm kind of curious. It's something that we're not familiar with, the crow, but I'm sure it's a significant amount of money. So I'd like to read.
This is not all India. It's only in my small state. It's called Kerala. It's not only in India. Only in my small state, down part of India, is called Kerala. It's a small state.
Oh,
As
Kerala?
we call also God's own country. Yeah, Kerala. Yeah.
Kerala. I've heard of that state actually. Well, I hope the subsidy helps the farmers so they can get back on their feet again. It's very hard on the farmers.
Yeah, in India, we even there is something lost. If you, there is no, if you have a small insurance, they will get the subsidy from the government. If you register your land property or the farmer's property, if you register, you will get the subsidy. If you lost something, your product, and if it is a rice, if it is a banana tree or coconut tree, whatever it is, and if you lost with a natural calamity, if you lost something, you will get the money back, guarantee from the state government and also from the central government. You will get. This is the way they will help the our farmers society to improve our natural things.
Wonderful.
Well, that's a country and a bunch of states working together, and that's what we like. That's good stuff.
Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, very much. Thank you.
For sure.
I want to say a little bit on this regard. Hello, may
Yes,
I say?
go ahead, Srijit. Yes.
Go ahead, Srijit.
500 crores is equivalent to 625K US dollar, 625,000 US dollar.
Oh, that's a lot.
And
That's
it
a
is
lot.
true that this year due to heavy sunlight, there is a heavy loss in agricultural sectors in our country, and also in my city, Kolkata, the temperature raised to 41.5 to 42 degrees Celsius, heavy sunlight for this year, and due to the rain of last 2-3 days, the temperature is now under control. It is now 37-36 degrees Celsius, and that is better for our living. Okay, thank you. That's that I wanted to add.
Thank you. You know, we do appreciate contribution from folks all around the world because it helps us to grow instead of just being so ethnocentric in our life view. And so we're grateful to have Indians coming to our show on a regular basis, and it really just helps to keep us aware of what's going on in the world, not just in America. So thank you for that. Thank you for your contributions.
Yes, for sure.
Welcome.
Okay. All right. What's my husband doing?
All righty. No, I was just doing a banking thing. Sorry about that. All right, let's get back to it, and we'll say thank you to everybody.
Wait, I didn't do the picture.
Oh, that's what I was doing. And
Okay,
all right,
ready?
I'm back.
Okay, everybody ready?
Picture
One more
time.
If I forgot, we did it. I don't know. I have a bad memory. Okay, let's do I love you.
Okay.
I think we did it now.
We did that.
But that's okay. We'll do it again.
We'll do it another I love you.
One more.
That's okay.
Okay, since I said it anyway. Srijit, make I love you, Srijit. And Greg, your hand facing out. Your palm facing out. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect, perfect, Greg.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Smile. Wait, Jig Bodhi, where's your I love you? We'll wait for you. Okay, try one more time with Jig Bodhi. Higher up, Jig Bodhi, higher up. So we can see. Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now, smile. What happened? Wait. Yeah, okay, I got it. That one came out good. Okay, where are these pictures going? They go to our RobLynn Live Messenger group. So go ahead and check it out. I try to send it as quickly as I can so you guys can enjoy the photos. Thank you.
And all right. So the photos will be in the WhatsApp group that Lynn has, number of them, and also be in the.
It'll be in the messenger.
Like I said, it'll be in the messenger group, RobLynn Live Messenger group. So look for it there and save those photos. A lot of posterity here. Save them for posterity.
For memories, forever and ever.
Memories. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here now. So we just want to say
tomorrow is the roundtable Q&A. So come and join us. We have a lot of fun with that, and we hope you'll be with us. And we have our usual panel.
All right. So it'll be the roundtable Q&A mañana, and that's tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So again, thank you for being here. We'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Also, after we're on, when we get off, it'll be at just past midnight, mañana, or noon in sunny Singapore. We'll have lunch at noon with our friend, what's that guy's name? Sifu Francis Tay tomorrow night.
Yes.
Wednesday night going into Thursday. And then, of course, Thursday at 9 a.m., 9 p.m. Singapore time, look for Francis again for Global, and along with Chris Tiazone, of course, who heads that up, the Global Affiliate. So again, thanks, everybody. Let's unmute and let's say good night, good morning, good afternoon, and thank you to all vets. Thank you to all military vets. Thank you to all military active duty. Thank you to all reservists. Thank you to all first responders, and it's coming to get you. Thank you.
Bye.
Appreciate it.
Bye-bye. Bye,
Good
everybody.
night.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for song, John.
Assalamualaikum.
Thank you.
Night, Kamala.
Assalamualaikum.
Night, Greg.
Bye, everyone.
Greg Hill and Greg Lakin.
Thank you, RobLynn.
Thanks for the
Thank you, John, for the nice song.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Let's hear it for
Thank you, Carmela, John, everybody who's here.
Good night, Greg.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Good night, Greg.
Good night, Patience.
Good night, Petro. Minute.
Good night, Mohammed.
Okay, bye, everyone.
I'm sorry.
See you again.
Umbrella and Srijit, thank you, brother. Appreciate you being here.
Welcome, Rob. Welcome.
3, 2.
Good night, Lonnie. Good night, Lonnie.
3, 2, 1.
We're out of here.
Bye, Camilla.
2, 1.
On the count of 3. Okay, 1, 2.
Bye, everyone.
2,
Thank you all.
3.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, Lynn.